Hey, it's Tesla Canuck. Welcome back to another video. I've got another first look video for you here tonight. It's currently 11:40 p.m. So nighttime, almost midnight. Just got the update and I need to bring it to you guys. So it doesn't matter how late it is. I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get it out. All right, so this is very exciting. It's, let me just double check to see what the actual number of the release is. So it's 2020.16.2.1. This is, I think in Canada, this is going to be a first look video. I might be first out of the gate with this one. I know that I've received this update for my Model X, actually probably about a week and a half ago. But I don't do many videos with my Model X. I like to focus on the Model 3. So let's first take a look at the release notes. But before we do that, actually, there's one new behavior here that I really like. And we've heard a lot about the menu redesign of the toolbox, right? So where all the games are and all that kind of good stuff. Now, when you press on the T logo, you don't get that annoying after a couple of seconds where this thing pops up and then you have your toolbox or whatever it's called, other apps. So that used to annoy the you-know-what out of me. So I'm super excited about this part of the update. So now when you bring up your details about your car, it stays in one place. It doesn't shift up and you have to try to get it back down. All right, let's take a look at those release notes. So the Tesla toy box, I keep calling it a toolbox. So when I say toolbox, I mean toy box. So the redesign of the interface, we're going to take a look at that in a moment. Nearby charging sites. So let's see here. What does that say? The charging list has been improved to... Actually, you know what? Let's see if I can juice up the freaking display brightness here. Where am I? Where do I want to go? I want to go here. Okay. Display, display, display. And let's crank this puppy up about 50%. Let's take it off auto here. All right, now I can read this. All right, this is great. So nearby charging sites. The charging list has been improved to easily filter nearby charging sites based on max power. Simply tap the charging icon on the map and filter by selecting the associated lightning bolt icons. So that's very exciting. So if you're on a long trip, you want to get a fast charge up, you now have an ability to see where those super fast chargers are. That's a really great improvement. Let's see here. Dash cam improvements. So dash cam's easier to set up. That's great. You don't have to go on your computer and format the USB. That was never an issue for a lot of people who are technically inclined and they know their way around a computer and they actually know what FAT32 is. For people who aren't technically inclined, I can imagine it was probably a little bit of a pain in the butt to get the dash cam working. So this is a very good usability feature and I'm glad to see it come here. Backgammon improvements. You know, I'm not going to dwell on this one too much. If you love backgammon, more power to you. That's great. I probably won't play it. All right, let's take a look here at the toy box menu. And let's see, where are we here? Toy box over on this side. Now this is a really nice redesign. I mean, this looks great. This scrolls on the side here. It's easy to reach. It's great that the emissions control test comes up first because, you know, we are adults, right? I don't know. Tracks. Oh, this is fantastic. I can't wait to try this out, see if there's been any improvements. I did a video on tracks a while back. It's a great time waster if you are a musician. And even if you're not, and you just want to hack around with sounds, it's pretty cool to, if you're waiting for somebody, that kind of stuff, just to play around with that amp. Well, I am thinking about music. So amp, music, app. When you're playing around with that app. Bear with me, it's almost midnight, folks. Okay, romance, we all know what that is. Sketchpad, Mars, Santa, Rainbow Road. So nothing really different here. That's great. Okay, so I love going and taking a look and see what's in the release notes. I want to find out if there's anything that is not in the release notes. So let's go and take a drive. All right, the first test we're going to do is we're going to see if there's any stop light and stop sign love for, you know what, I'm going to slow down here because I want this light to turn. Okay, there's no one behind me. It's like really late at night. Crap. Okay. There we go. All right, let's see what happens. I'm on autopilot here. Is it going to recognize? Is it going to? No. So not in Canada yet. Now I know it's not in the release notes, but that's, you know, that's great. Sometimes things don't make it in the release notes. That's why I like to test them. But for us Canadians, no love on the automatic stopping at the streetlights. Not in this release. We'll have to wait for the next one. And, you know, I mean, Elon did say it was going to be a couple of months anyhow, so I think that's still probably on target. But if you were looking for maybe an early present, not today, not on this release if you're Canadian. And so I think what we'll do here is let's head out onto, oh, I just lost my voice there. I cracked. How old am I? I don't know. Let's head on to the highway and just check out a couple things about the autopilot, see if I can pick up on any changes. One change that I would like to see, and I don't know if, you know, if it's reasonable to expect that we'll get it before the stoplight and stop sign stuff here in Canada, but it would be great to see the ability for Navigate on Autopilot to actually enter the highway for you. So we all know that once you get on the highway, it'll do all the exits, it'll do all that kind of stuff, but to actually get on the highway, you still have to manually do that, or at least you had to as of the last release, but we'll see if there's anything undocumented here coming up. We are slowing down, the speed changes here, still on autopilot. Now I'm going to, oh, I've got no connectivity. Oh no, this is a disaster. I'm gonna have to pull over and do a reboot of my console here. Can't have no connectivity on a test here. Unless that's a bug in the software and you lose your LTE, wouldn't that suck? Okay, I'll probably fast forward this, obviously, but I'm going to reboot my screen here. For those of you, you might be a new Tesla owner, to reboot your screen, just going to hold in the two buttons on the steering wheel at the same time, and it's going to reboot. Okay, great. I just did the reboot. I've got the LTE back. I didn't notice that it had lost connectivity, but good to see it back. That reminded me, I just want to take you into the settings here because I know that you can't just expect an upgrade and for something to automatically work, there might be a setting. I know that there should be a setting here in either autopilot or on driving or navigation that has the beta for the automatic stopping. So you can see that even in this release, the Canadians, we do not have that particular option. However, I swear that I've seen that some people do have it. I don't have it. And yeah, I don't have it. But there you go. Let's get started. I'm going to put in a destination and we will finish off this first look. Okay, great. So we've got Navigate on Autopilot. Let's get started again. I'll fast forward a bunch of this stuff. Okay, no one behind me. It's a green light. Okay, let's see whether or not it gets me on the highway. I don't think it will, but no. So we still don't have that. It's just one of the things that I regularly test every time that something that comes out, like a software update. Maybe one day I'll be pleasantly surprised. We'll see. Let's gun it. There's absolutely nobody on this highway. Oh, shoot. Man, that's the thing about driving a Tesla is before you know it, you get really up there in your speed. There's nobody around, but I really don't want to get a ticket either. So, all right, let's do lane change. Nobody around, but very smooth. It just keeps getting more and more human-like with every release. It's nice and smooth. Really, really nice. Obviously, it's not crowded enough to try Mad Max. So this is just a simple first look. We'll drive up to the next interchange, and if there's nothing new, then we'll call it an evening. Okay, let's see. Passing in front of this track. Very nice, very smooth. I'm looking at the visualizations. I'm not noticing anything different there on the visualization. Although I swear the transparency looks a little bit different. I can't put my finger on it, but I think there has been a little bit of a change to the transparency in the UI. It just looks different to me. I'll have to go back to a previous video to confirm whether or not that's an actual change. Let's see what it says about the Tesla charger there. So Barry, it's 150 kilowatt. It's supposed to be, but every time I go there, it's not. I'm lucky to get like 50, 60 out of that one. It's always kind of, I don't know, not working well. Oh, wait a minute. Did I select the Bayview one? Yeah, no, that's right. There's also one on Bay Field. Okay, the Navigate and Autopilot has initiated an exit of the highway. I'm not noticing anything different here. It could be slowing down a little bit earlier than usual. But yeah, no, it's nothing new to report there.
Now turn right onto Mapleview Drive East.
Ooh, nice visuals though. I like that at nighttime. Really crisp. And as you can see, we do see the stoplights in Canada. It just, they don't do anything yet. All right, that's it. This is just a first look, and hopefully I didn't miss anything. Literally, I just finished installing it before starting this video. Thanks for joining me. Leave me some comments, hit the like button, subscribe. Tesla Canuck, over and out.